What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some Guilty Gear. This week there will be a beta, closed beta for Guilty Gear Strive. So there's some guaranteed codes coming out. So if you went to say Arc Rival America or Frosty Faustings, I believe you're guaranteed a code. If not, you can sign up, but I think the sign up is already closed at this point. But this is for people who have a chance to play / want to understand what's going on when watching people stream or whatever, because I'm sure a lot of people will be streaming and recording the game this weekend. The point of this video will be to talk about some general Guilty Gear strategies. Guilty Gear is a pretty old game and generally considered to be like a legacy fighting game, so having knowledge from prior versions is pretty important in Guilty Gear. So of course I've only played Strive for about 30 minutes or so, so I can't give too much specifics about Strive, but I have played enough to know that it kind of feels like general Guilty Gear anyway. I played May and Kai. I have a link in the description below to a video about the last time I played. But this video will have just, again, general strategies that have applied to all Guilty Gears. So first, I want to talk about faultless defense. So in Strive, there's faultless defense and instant block, but instant block doesn't change your frame data. So I want to talk specifically about faultless defense and how to use it. So one thing you could do to get them off you is to use your meter on faultless defense. So while you use a lot of meter, notice how quickly he gets pushed away, as opposed to all four of these connect. So this is a really good way of getting people off very easily. It works on everyone, obviously. It takes a very high level player to actually punish you for using faultless defense. The main thing is that it costs meter, so meter management is pretty important, but when they're on you, this will just push them off you. It only costs resources. It's pretty much no risk at all. So number two, another defensive tip is to use super jump instead of normal jump to escape pressure. Why? So generally in this game, you have jump, double jump, super jump, air dash as your air options, and maybe character specific stuff like Milia has pin, Soul has a dive kick, like stuff like that. This thing is kind of a sign of somebody having a lot of experience in the game, because one really common thing as far as offense is that things that catch normal jump won't necessarily catch super jump. And this is a really, really basic example. Someone probably won't do pressure like this, but it's just to show the point. So here he's going to do poke poke IAD. I'm holding up, right? And it still catches me. But if I super jump, he will not touch me. And I can escape safely. When you super jump, since they can't chase you the normal way, then you open the option set to like some RPS, rock, paper, scissors, so that you can make your way out of the corner in a safer way. If you don't super jump, then they can usually cover almost all your options, and you feel like you're getting super pressed and that you can't escape the corner. So next, faultless defense break, FD break, whatever you want to call it. It's still in Guilty Gear Strive from at least the time I played it, and this is the technique that they use to stop instantly, because in Guilty Gear it's similar to like Granblue if you play Granblue, where you can't actually block from running. So for example, I have Soul here doing Fafnir like that, so I tried to block. As you look at my lever here, I tried to block, but I can't. But if I use FD break, I was able to block just in time. This will help you a lot, not only for like stopping in situations like this, but also for neutral in general. So the last thing I want to talk about is the kind of rock, paper, scissors structure of neutral that Guilty Gear has. And basically you could break down almost every interaction between characters in neutral in Guilty Gear like this. Either a preemptive attack, an attack for hitting somebody that's waiting for you to do something, or waiting for somebody to do something. So as an example here, a preemptive attack would be just me running up and doing far slash, right? Running up, doing far slash, running up, doing close slash. Attack from me, like an attack for me hitting somebody that's waiting for me would be this. So Soul is doing dash FD like this, so I run up and hit him like this. And then the last one would be Soul does this, and I whip punish him with far slash. Basically, all neutral interactions fall into this kind of pattern. So if you see somebody doing a lot of this, then that means you could try running up a little bit deeper and hitting them with like a low or something. If you see somebody throwing out moves really recklessly, you can sit and wait and try to whiff punish with a big move. So like Soul will have this or something, or this. And then if you think they're going to throw out a move that's big and slow, you can run up and hit them. Or if you think they're going to use a move specifically with the intent of trying to catch you waiting for them, you could do a preemptive move. Again, pretty much every character interaction in neutral works this way. So if you can break down this part really quickly, then you'll have a really big advantage. For Soul, for example, like this is a pretty good preemptive move, and this is a pretty good preemptive move. This is kind of a whip punish. This is kind of a preemptive move. You could break it down by character. I don't think the beta, and probably not, the beta won't have like a training mode or anything. But if you can like take a couple minutes to play with your friends and get used to this, it'll help you out a lot. So the last thing I want to talk about is win conditions in Guilty Gear. So Guilty Gear, the characters are designed around specific plans and mechanics. So for example, I have Milia here, and as we all know, Milia knocks you down, puts the disc, and it's party time, right? Soul gets next to you, does frame traps. When you're scared of frame traps, he command grabs you. They do mad damage. You can break characters down into these type of game plans. So once you identify your character's game plan, you should start thinking, oh, how do I get from the beginning of the game to this spot where my character definitely wins? And in a game like Guilty Gear, even like characters like Potemkin, who people are like, oh, he's weak. When Potemkin is next to you and doing poke throw with Potbuster, that is where he's the strongest, when he corners you and is mixing you up with his command grab. Every character in Guilty Gear has this, so try to figure out quickly what your character can do and how they win games. Out of the cast that we have right now, a bunch of the characters are all I get next to you and I kind of like rush you down to win games, but when the game actually comes out, there should be some more game plans to work with. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. I'll be posting a lot of Strive stuff this weekend, probably starting from like Thursday or Friday. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.